I absolutely love this Z900. I'm not interested in adventure style, full-blown touring setup. Sometimes she just needs a little bit of practicality. When I had a look for panniers available for it, it's a bit of a minefield out there, and to be honest, there's not that much practical information. So I put this video together. Hopefully you'll have a look. It may give you an idea of what you want, or rather maybe even what you don't want. But please leave me a note in the comments what your own solutions were for practical luggage on whatever bike you ride, and thanks for watching. After the trip around the Somme battlefield in April 2025, it highlighted the need for some practical luggage considerations for the Z900. The problem with the 30-litre roll bag is the fact Kawasaki give you a house brick as a rear passenger seat to fit any luggage to the rear of the bike. And when this roll bag is full, it encroaches on your lower back, so I decided I needed something a little bit more practical. After a lot of looking around, I opted for the Shad P3 23-litre panniers for their ease of fitment, but also narrowness, as I'm a bit of a compulsive filterer. The panniers, which are plastic, secure to each side of the bike using a sturdy steel arm which bolts onto all the original mounting points under the rear seat tray and respective pillion footrest mounting points. With the correct supplied bolts replacing the OEM ones, there is no need for any drilling. This is part of the bracket system. The original hanger bolts removed, which should provide the bolts that go through. The original number plate hanger secures. Okay, we're out of the wind now, it's a bit more civilised. So as I was trying to explain, there's two bolts there, and there's a further two in here, 1, 2. Those are Shad's own bolts that replace the original Kawasaki ones. They pass through onto this plate here. There's a small spacer in there. Then on that we've got this wing, for want of a better description, and these brackets bolt on there, as I was saying, down on the footrest hanger. It's a very secure setup and it's very simple to do. Aesthetics wise, it's down to the individual. Personally, I don't think it looks too bad. I put the original Kawasaki tailpiece on. There was a tail tidy, but the 900 gets used in all weathers, and that's far more practical. It just throws up a rooster tail at the back that always ends up running down you. So as I say, personally, very pleased with it. As you can see, it's quite a tidy affair. These are the built-in handles, so if you want to carry them once they're off the bike, so you're probably wondering why I chose the Shad. It starts its hard luggage with a lock, 23 litres. What I'll show you now is how it actually secures to this Z900. The locking mechanism is in there. It resides on here and also sits on there, so it's 3 points of contact. Should recommend a maximum of 50 kilos of each side, which is not an issue for me because I do have a tank bag as well. I'll be able to use a 30-litre roll bag across here, which would be ideal for 2 straps. So onto the actual panniers themselves. 3 points of contact, and that is respectively here, here and here. Now the way the locking mechanism works, when you operate it in the pannier itself, it then secures inside there. We'll now have a look inside the pannier, and I will also show you the locking mechanism. It's a hard plastic, waterproof's in there. I'll probably get some liner bags anyway. And going back to this locking mechanism, what you'll see to release it, as we pull this under here, there's a mechanism that moves. They are a basic pannier. I don't need anything else. I'm more interested in the slenderness at 23 litres each side, which will allow me to filter. Understandably, they're waterproof. If you can see this lip which goes all the way around, and once the lid comes down, that overlaps that. So it would take quite a force to get water in there. So yeah, I'm very pleased with them. Cost for the arms and the panniers themselves came in at just under £300. I did buy them from a UK company called Bike Luggage and received excellent service from them. What I did do is got the tape measure out. I know Kawasaki gave me the spec. There we go. As you'll see, overall they're a smidgen wider than what the bike itself would be, and to be honest, if I was filtering and I had to take a look and think, will the bars get through there, I just wouldn't contemplate it. The only negative aspect about the panniers is when they're empty, they're obviously very light, and the bit that rests against here, because it doesn't actually lock, sometimes you can hear it depending on the road surface, it may rattle. But other than that, I've got no complaints about them.